Welcome to today's episode, Aligning with the Creator's Vision, the Path to Purposeful Living. I am your host, and in this episode, we are going to explore the transformative journey of aligning our inner lives with the divine purpose woven throughout the fabric of existence, drawing on insight from the ancient wisdom of Kabbalah. We will delve into how embracing the Creator's vision can lead to a life of deeper meaning, service, and ultimately lasting transformation. Many of us feel an inner stirring, a quiet call that there is more to life than our everyday pursuit. In moments of stillness, we may sense a yearning for connection, for a purpose that goes well beyond the immediate and tangible. This inner call is our soul's invitation to awaken an alignment with a vision that transcends the ordinary material experience. Today, we will explore how to answer that call, how to trust the unseen, and how to begin walking a path that leads to purposeful living. Let's begin by reflecting on the meaning of aligning with the Creator's vision. Our journey starts with the understanding that everything is part of a grand tapestry, just as a single thread is woven into a magnificent design, and so too are our individual stories connected to a larger divine purpose. This concept is at the heart of many spiritual traditions and is a recurring theme in our discussions of spiritual growth. When we talk about aligning with the Creator's vision, we refer to the process of discovering our unique mission in life and realizing that our true purpose is not confined to material success or self-centered ambition or ambitious plans. Instead, it is about embracing a higher calling, a calling to serve, to love, and to contribute positively to the world. This process involves introspection, spiritual practices, and an openness to the guidance of the unseen. Think back to a moment in your life when you felt an unmistakable pull, a time when your heart whispered that there was something more to be discovered. Perhaps it was during a quiet moment, a period of solitude, or even in the midst of challenge that left you questioning the status quo. In this episode, we discuss how the search for meaning is an essential part of the human experience. It is a journey that begins with the simple yet profound question: what is my purpose? What is the purpose of my life? When we ask these questions, we can step away from the distraction of modern life and begin to see the world with a new lens. We start to recognize that every action, every thought, and every encounter can be imbued with meaning if we align ourselves with the Creator's vision. So how do we begin to align ourselves to the Creator's vision? The first step is cultivating a deep sense of faith. Faith in this context is not merely a set of abstract beliefs. It is a practical living force, an inner trust that the unseen, yet ever-present guidance of the Creator is working in our favor, even when circumstances appear chaotic or uncertain. Imagine faith as the electricity that powers the modern technology. Though invisible, it is essential for the functioning of our lives. Living in faith means acknowledging that logic and reason have their limits. While the rational mind is powerful in navigating the physical world, it often falls short when it comes to matters of the heart and spirit. To align to the Creator's vision, we must learn to trust our intuition and embrace the mystery of life. This does not mean abandoning reason altogether. Rather, it means integrating both the seen and the unseen aspect of our existence. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate this trust is through daily practices. Meditation, for instance, on the Word, the true holy words of God, can be a gateway to quieting the mind and opening the heart. When you set aside even a few minutes each day to sit in stillness, you create a space where the divine can speak. Over time, these moments of silence build a bridge between your inner world and greater reality around you. Alongside contemplation, reflective journaling is another invaluable tool. Writing down your thoughts, dreams, and insights allows you to process your experiences and notice recurring themes that point towards your true purpose. Ask yourself, what pattern do I see? When do I feel most alive? What activities or interactions make my heart sing? These questions, when explored deeply, reveal the unique mission that the Creator has woven into your life and mine. As we deepen our understanding of our inner calling, it becomes clear that aligning with the Creator's vision is not solely an individual endeavor. It also calls us to act in a way that uplifts others. When your life is in harmony with divine purpose, even simple acts of kindness become powerful expression of love. Whether it's a smile shared with a stranger, a helping hand extended to someone in need, or a moment of compassionate listening, every gesture has the potential to create ripples of positive change. This interconnectedness is a central theme in the journey towards purposeful living. In this episode, I would like to emphasize that true fulfillment comes from recognizing that we are not isolated beings, but integral part of a larger whole. When you shift your focus from me to we, you tap into a collective energy that is transformative not only for yourself, but for the community around you. The legacy you create is measured not just in personal achievements, but in the lives you touch and the positive energy you contribute to the world. In aligning with the Creator's vision, you are invited to let go of the ego, a barrier that often keeps you confined to narrow self-interest, and to embrace a more expansive identity. Overcoming the ego is a challenging but essential part of the journey. It requires you to see beyond the limitations of your own desires and to recognize the inherent value of every human being. As you learn to live from a place of universal love, you begin to experience a profound connection to all of creation. Now you might be wondering, how can I know if I am truly aligned with the Creator's vision? One sign is a deep sense of inner peace, a feeling that despite life's inevitable ups and downs, you are rooted in something larger than yourself. It is that quiet assurance that your life has meaning and that every step you take is part of a divine plan. This is the beginning of aligning with the Creator's vision. This sense of peace comes from within, a knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Let's pause here for a moment to reflect together. Consider the following questions as a journey inward. What moment in your life have given you a sense of purpose that felt larger than yourself? How do you currently nurture inner trust in unseen guidance of the Creator? In what ways can you integrate practices like contemplation, reflective journaling into your daily routine to help you connect with your higher purpose? Take a deep breath and allow these questions to settle in your mind. These reflections are a vital part of aligning your inner world with the Creator's vision. Moving forward, it is also important to recognize that aligning with the divine purpose is a dynamic, ongoing process. It isn't a destination you reach once and for all, but rather a continuous process of growth, learning, and transformation. Each day brings new opportunities to realign your actions, your thoughts, and intentions with the higher vision that calls you. There will be times of clarity and moments of doubt. Both are part of the process, and each has its own lessons to offer. In practical times, you can create small rituals that honor this ongoing process. For example, you might begin your day with a simple affirmation. I am aligned with the Creator's vision. I live each moment with purpose and love. Such affirmations can serve as gentle reminders throughout the day that your life is infused with divine purpose. These small practices build up, creating a foundation that supports your journey throughout life's challenges and triumphs. Furthermore, aligning with the Creator's vision often means taking inspired actions. As you gain clarity about your purpose, you may feel a pull towards certain projects, relationships, or forms of service. Embrace these invitations, whether it's starting a community initiative, mentoring someone in need, or simply being more present with your loved ones. Every action taken in alignment with your inner calling reinforces the path that each of us holds the power to transform our lives by aligning with the divine purpose. By trusting in the unseen, cultivating daily practices that ground us, and committing to do the acts of love and service. As we bring today's episode to a close, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on what you have heard. Consider how the insight we discuss might be integrated into your daily life. Ask yourself, how can I better align my actions with the Creator's vision? What small steps can I take today that moves me closer to a life of purposeful living? Thank you for joining the journey of exploration and reflection. I hope that this episode has inspired you to look within and embrace the profound truth that you are part of a vast, interconnected tapestry of life. Remember, aligning with the Creator's vision is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice, a commitment to living with heart, purpose, and unwavering faith. Until next time, may your path be illuminated by the light of the inner wisdom, and may you continue to walk boldly in the direction of your higher calling. You have been listening to Aligning with the Creator's Vision, the path to purposeful living. Stay tuned for more episodes where we explore deeper aspects of spiritual growth, inner transformation, and the power of faith. If today's episode resonated with you, please subscribe, share, and join our community for more inspiring conversation.